Get in here, bro.
What?
You just gonna talk over the camera?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Wow.
What you're gonna do is like that.
Oh, wow. Let me see what
The
it looks
reunion
like,
like that.
Yeah. All right, welcome to Words on the Street. I'm here with Jaylene. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So today we're just going to chop it up, just shoot the shit. We don't really have any context to this podcast tonight, but I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
You're my neighbor.
I'm your neighbor.
You're my neighbor, right? And it's, for me, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it was crazy for me because I've lived in that house since I was what, 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first time I saw you,
mm-hmm.
it was like, it was like real uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
And not because it was you, but it was because, like,
no one had lived there yet.
No one had lived there.
Your family.
Yeah, no one had lived there. Like, it was so fresh, everything
mm-hmm.
had happened, and then I knew you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but I'm happy for you. I'm so happy that, you know what I mean, that you're my neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody asked me, like, well, so who moved in? And I'm like, oh, it's somebody I know. Like, it's
mm-hmm.
so, you know, so.
Well, because when I told Vila, she was like, oh, I think Veronica used to live there. And I didn't know.
Yeah.
I knew you had this place.
Yeah.
And I knew you had the daycare there, but I didn't know that was, like, your house growing up. And I was like, oh, I think she's next door. But then when I saw you, I was like, oh, shit, yeah, this is her home growing up.
Yeah.
And, so, okay, we're just gonna get deep.
Yes,
right now. Okay,
yeah.
so when we first had moved in, right, it was literally, it's so crazy because I saw you maybe like the second week I moved in, okay? And last year I had gotten into like dowsing rods. You know what dowsing rods are? They're like you hold them like this, and they're little rods that you could find energy with. You can find bodies of water
look like
with.
teas.
Yes, and like I got into pendulums. And it's really just a way to connect with your divinity and like the source creator, you know? And so after I had saw you,
let me ask you real quick, and it's no judgment, I just want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
When you speak of a higher source, you talking about God?
Yeah, okay. God, my higher self, source, energy, because we're connected. And that's what I'm learning. Sure. Like, I'm not like, you know, talking down on religion, but organized religion for me is teaching you to fear God.
Mm-hmm.
It's teaching you to fear like the dark side of life, you know, and I'm learning that I'm one with God, I'm one with Source Creator. Like the kingdom is within me.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot to unlearn and relearn, but I would be a fool to say that I'm separate from God. Like God's not a larger version of us. We're many gods.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're God body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're just God. We're God in human form.
Yeah.
Getting to live on this planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, I got into dowsing rods. You know, and tarot cards and angel cards, oracle readings. You know,
mm-hmm.
they're just divination tools.
Mm-hmm.
And so after I saw you, one night the door had slammed, right? And the kids came in, they're like, Mom, the door just slammed, and we swear the front door.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, okay, but what's crazy is I never felt like scared. I never felt like, and like growing up I was always like scared of the dark, scared to be home alone, but I never felt that energy or like that scared presence in that home. Mm-hmm. And then another time, this was all like, both of these incidents were like in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. My daughter like walks out to the living room, and the door was like the top lock, the bolt was locked, mm-hmm. but the door was open. And so I'm like, okay, this is like logically it doesn't even make sense like how this could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I had asked Spirit, right, with my dowsing rods, like, are there other energies here? And I already knew that your parents' energies and spirits are still very much in that home, you know? So I had just spoken out to them, like, I just want to say thank you for allowing my kids and I to come into your home peacefully. And, like, I literally just spoke out, like, they were there, because they are, you know, and I just spoke out to them, and I thanked them for allowing us to be in their home, and I'm like, we're going to treat it, you know, with love and respect. And I just expressed to them that I used to do your lashes, and, like, that I know you. And ever since then, we haven't had nothing else happen. But again, I never had, like, any fearful energy or, like, feeling there.
Yeah.
And so often I do, you know, just say thank you guys, thank you both for letting us be here. And yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna say that?
I'm sorry, was that like too much?
No, so it's not. And so
It's divine.
It's divine, and I don't.
It is.
You know, fuck, I don't. So you want to get into it? Okay, let's get into it. You know, I wish our secret person on the side of the camera could come on, but.
Come on, girl. We're gonna keep it warm for you.
You know, unfortunately, they. We not even like they.
They them.
They them. Oh, just want to come on,
crying.
but if there's anything, just let me know. Just you know what I mean. So my mom was. My great grandmother was born with a silver veil over her face. Do you know what that means?
Mm-mm.
So they say when you're born with a silver veil over your face that you can see spirits.
Okay.
And so my great grandmother she helped raise my mom. They all lived in the same house. She used to be able to walk down the street and she would step to the side and say, you see that man walking next to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that man was walking by. She slept with the Bible under her head, so my great grandfather would tickle her toes. She was also, you know, she was called a witch. I don't want to say other things she dabbled in because I'm not all the way sure, so I don't want to. But she felt things, she knew things, okay?
She was tapped in.
Huh?
She was tapped in.
So, my mom, my Uncle Billy, whose picture that is right there, he passed away of AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
Before he passed away, which was a year before my mom passed away, I was talking to him about, he had cancer, he was coming in and out. So it was the last time he came out before he went in under and then he was out for like a day and then he passed. But me and my husband were sitting there and he came out and he looked at me and he said, "Look at my old witchy niece." And he used to always call me a witch. Mm-hmm. And I said, "I'm not a witch, Uncle Billy." And he said, "Yes, you are. And you know you are. And you need to embrace it." Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, Uncle Billy, right? So he passes. We put together a thing on the beach for him. He used to cross-dress and he was gay. So we did something on the beach for all of his people to come. He didn't have much family. Mm-hmm. My mom was real sick at the time, so she couldn't go. Mm-hmm. So me and my brothers put that together as a memorial for him. Oh, yeah. When he was there, one of his friends was there, and I walked up to him to introduce myself. "Hi, before I could say who I was, he says, 'You're Veronica. And your uncle told you were a witch, mm-hmm. and you better embrace it.'"
Yeah.
And I looked at him, and I'm looking at him like, how would you know? Because my uncle died. Mm-hmm. There was no contact. There was no.
Right.
How would you know that?
Mm-hmm.
That night, were you there?
Mm-hmm.
That night, he brought out a pendulum. Mm-hmm. And it spooked some people because he read my brother. He read both my brothers. He did a circle. But then I was interested in it because I'm asking questions because from what I learned from just being young, a pendulum isn't God, right? Mm-hmm. So I start talking to him about it and stuff like that, and I touch the pendulum, and the pendulum starts moving. And he says, "This is yours." He said, "It chose you, like it."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right. So I kept it. I put it. I don't mess with it too much because the few times I took it out, it moves, like it does stuff. And I know all that what you're saying. I know is real. I know there's power in it. I know, like, bro, I've been able to tell people stuff, and that, like, there's power in all that, and manifestation, all that, if you're using it right, if you're walking right, if you're walking the right path. I mean, you can't be doing all that and then you're doing some other. It gotta align, right? But I also know that any power that's being pulled is from God. That's why I asked you, because I've also had these conversations with people, and they tell me that they don't believe in God, and my thing is, okay, but well, then where's the power coming from? Right, because at the end of the day, we're talking about a power in you that, whether it's you feel things, you see things, you visualize things, you right. So I just want to touch on that real quick. But my mom, after my grandfather died, stuff used to move in the house. Their spirit's really in there, and I was telling them before you came. I was like, I want to ask her if she's felt anything in there.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to like ask you and freak you out. So it's so like them said, it's so divine.
I'm crying.
It's so them, right? It's so divine that you came on here and you were like.
Because I was debating, like, should I say this? But I'm like, I've been wanting to, like, even just bring it up, and I'm like, I don't know if it's, like, gonna, you know, I don't want to upset her, or...
I so appreciate it, and what's funny when you say that is my dad used to stay with that top lock locked, but the door open. That's how they lived in that house. The screen open, and that door, the screen locked, and the door open. Like, my whole life, that's how, so when you said that, and it was always make sure you lock that top lock.
See, now knowing that even that's like a trip, because I'm like, there's no logical way, like, in the physical realm that this could even happen, because like the door, you have to close it, like you have to hear the bottom, like the actual doorknob click to make sure, because you can close it and it can open, right? But I'm like, there's no way like Chloe or her friend that was there locked it and then it comes, like, you would know if you lock it and leave it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, there's no logical way, like, this is something in the spiritual realm that was done, and I automatically, that's why I like literally spoke out to your parents, and I was like, I just want to thank you guys, you know, for allowing us to move in here, and we're gonna treat this home. So now that you say that, it's amazing. Like, I'm like, wow.
It's really like, you know, the universe works crazy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I think like the word God too, like, cause you know, like the duality of life, right? If there's dark, there's light. If there's ugly, there's beautiful. And I don't think I'm really just learning that too, cause people are like, well, if there's a God, why does this happen? Or if there's a God, why does this happen? Right? But so I think that word kind of like freaks people out. And so it's like, okay, if you don't refer to it as God, but there is a creator, like an ultimate, you know, and but I think that's depends on your level of consciousness. And even the word witch, like the word witch or ritual, right? People just automatically like think something bad, think something dark. And society, we've been programmed to automatically think that.
Exactly.
Because a witch really is just a divine feminine that's tapped in spiritually. So witchcraft and craft is just like something that you master, you know?
But I mean, because that can go real deep, because I mean, the whole practice of certain things, and I'm not into it because I know it's real, and I don't play with it. I don't play with voodoo. I don't play with none of that. But all those practices come from slavery and from like slavery, we used to have medicine women, and I know it also a lot of the practice come from the Asian culture too. You know what I'm saying? We used to have to heal ourselves and,
Right.
and do stuff like that, and we were deep into. I mean, how could you be so oppressed and not call out and believe in something higher than what your oppressor was
Yeah.
called out for? So, I think that a lot of it is, like you said, society has made the name, and it was a long time where things would happen and people would say stuff like you're a witch or little stuff like that, and I would take it in a negative way, but I don't. One, I don't, because once I started finding out the history of my family and learning that there was women in my family who who went through the same thing spiritually that I went through, or just feeling stuff and not understanding or whatever it is. Like if I'm a witch with it, I'm a good one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like.
Cause that's the scary thing is dark magic, black magic is very, very fucking real. You know, and that shit's very fucking real. So when I, channel my angel cards or my tarot cards, I never, it's never nothing negative. No dark shit, never, ever.
Have you ever came in contact with anybody practicing dark? Or that you just felt like even if they didn't come out and say it, you could feel it and be like, something right?
I feel like I definitely, so I just signed up for this course, and they teach you about I think there's 7 or 8 clairs, clairvoyant, claircognate, clairsentient, where you could smell things or hear things.
Yeah, to know how you receive your gift.
Yes, exactly. And I definitely, now tapping into this side of my spirituality, I know I can pick up on energy or know things. We don't have to have proof, but I know some shit, But no, I've never went and got my palm read. I never went and got my cards read. Because again, it is scary because you never know, what that other person is doing. Or what type of energy they're really putting on you.
Well, them could, if they could talk, but right now they aren't in the position where they want to speak. Okay. But they could tell you some situations where I have this thing where I go once a year to a psychic, and they always tell me truth. And when I'm talking about tell me truth, I walk out and I tell whoever I'm with what's said, and they're like, bro. These people read me where I'm to the point where last time I went, they told me my parent passed.
Yeah.
They told me stuff that I didn't even know or I had just found out. And then let me know yeah, this is, and I'm looking at them Then I went to another one, and that one told me, and I was going with somebody else, but I was for fun, I'll do it. And she wouldn't read me. She said, you already know what it is. You already know. You're coming to me and you're playing, but you already, there's nothing for me to read you. Because I've had other people tell me that they can't read me because I pick up other people's energy, I pick up other people's stuff. Yeah. So I forgot what it's called, but I pick up that, so it's hard for people to read me because
your actual
I'm the sponge.
Your stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So then it's hard for them to read me because of crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. Interesting. This conversation went, huh? So what made you tap into this?
Well, my sister, she's always been into crystals and saging, and she is the one who actually, had angel cards, because what I've heard is your first deck is supposed to be gifted to you. So kind of that, but, I don't know, last year, I had, I'm gonna get into my addiction now. It was I've tried to, so I started using around the time I was lashing you.
Okay. What were you using?
I started off using fentanyl.
Okay. Damn it. Over my lashes, girl?
Dude, okay, get the fuck out. It wasn't until
the man used to piss me off when he came in with my eyes closed. I was like, really? You're gonna have to tell that man and lock that door. I can't see what's going on.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Remember?
I'm sorry to have
It's
to
okay.
you threw that everywhere.
But just know, I talked about that. I was like, I'm getting my lashes. She had some man coming in.
Lashes is fire though.
The lashes was fire, so I always came back. But
That's toxic.
I had to deal with it a little bit. Okay.
I'm crying.
No, but
Oh
you've
my
always had like a
God.
good heart, though, regardless. But okay, so you started off with the fatty.
With the Fetty, yeah.
Okay.
A little extreme because I went like I was always a weed smoker,
Yeah.
you know, and so yeah, that was pretty extreme for me. But it's been on and off for 6 years.
Okay.
Since then, I'm like 10 months clean.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But and I've tried to be clean. I've tried to get clean like countless times. Like I can't even fucking count
Yeah.
toes, fucking fingers, whatever. How many times I tried to get clean, but this time, I really felt like okay, I'm fearful of losing the life that I don't even have yet,
Mhm.
and I've never felt that before, and so that is like the one thing that because I don't know that I guess that's when I started like, writing down my little affirmations in my journal and my little protection prayers and to Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Raphael for my addiction, and just really trying to tap into like my spirit and my soul, and I wasn't it wasn't until when I got clean that I like was able to really embrace the alchemy of life, like turn whatever the fuck I've been through into a lesson or something good, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
See the brighter side.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see a bright side in that, but I'm like, I'm not going through this fucking bullshit for no motherfucking reason.
Yeah.
And sorry, what was the question?
You answered it.
I did?
I was asking you what got you into this.
Oh, okay.
And you were saying that it takes you back to your addiction and then
Yeah, I've never been so thankful for my addiction. It's really really like been the catapult to like this woman and this mother that I'm becoming.
Yeah.
It's like I have a whole different perspective on life. Like it still trips me out.
Yeah. That's dope though.
Thank you.
That's dope. Just because it seems like you changed your whole mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Do you go through, do you do any, what is it called? Do you go to recovery?
I haven't recently because that's good and all. It helped me. Like when I first got sober, I was going for like religiously, okay, for like 6-7 months. But I'm like so big on picking up energies, and it's very clicky still, and I'm just at a place where I'm like, that those places can also be
Triggering?
I don't want to say triggering, but just like I don't know, they weren't very welcoming
Okay.
at the same time, like and for me, like I always envisioned myself like, okay, I would love to start like some type of music. I would like to start something for not even just addicts, but just people just trying to, figure shit out. Because I feel like this is deeper than just my addiction. Like, this is now I'm having to unlearn and relearn everything in life and now teach it to my kids. Like setting boundaries, loving myself, like all the things. But I was going. I had a sponsor for a little bit. But again, I feel like my spirituality, I have a little bit of a different intake on, or a different approach than like what's kind of normalized, or what's like
Talk about it.
usual.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, like organized religion, or it's just different. I don't know.
Did you have bad experiences with that? With organized religion?
No, honestly, we grew up Catholic. Not even grew up Catholic, but like we would go to Queen of Angels here.
Yeah.
For holidays. We weren't like super religious. We always believed in God, but I was like in elementary when I found out that the popes and the priests and all of them be trafficking kids, molesting kids. So that really like fucked up my like belief in that. Like already, I was like, I don't know about that shit. Like that's not it.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, I've always felt like I don't need to go. And again, whatever makes an individual more peaceful, whatever works for you, that's beautiful. But for me, I've just always known like I don't need to go to church on Sunday to praise the Lord or be in touch with my higher power. Like that's what you do daily.
Closer to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You said so. You don't do anything now. You don't drink. You don't smoke weed. You don't do anything. What did you just stop everything when you decided to get clean, or how did that work?
So I stopped fentanyl in 2023, and thankfully that obsession was lifted. I don't know how, and I'm curious too, like how it was, but now I'm like, it wasn't for me to stay stuck there.
Yeah.
It was literally a learning ground. It was literally preparation for the woman that I'm becoming. That's it. But I'm like I said, I'm curious because people would be like, well, how did you stop using fentanyl? And I don't even have an answer.
Yeah.
And I wish I did. You know what I mean? But
I want to know how you stopped smoking weed. That's more addictive, they say, than fentanyl.
Well, when I would use harder drugs, it would make me very anxious.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And I was smoking. I mean, I was not even just smoking. I was slamming. I was.
And
up until last year.
And a lot of people who do uppers don't smoke weed.
Yeah, no, it would. For me, it made me too paranoid. And the only thing I have done since I've been clean was I ate a gummy of some mushrooms. Mm-hmm. But for me, like, I know with like, mushrooms or I forgot what I was gonna say. What's the one? It's like a spiritual.
I mean,
I was gonna say ashwagandha.
Ayahuasca. Have you done ayahuasca?
No, I want to. My brother's like, girl, you need to go do ayahuasca and release all your motherfucking demons.
Where are you gonna do it at?
I don't know.
Girl, let me do the podcast with it.
Okay.
Girl,
you're gonna be seeing like all kinds of fucking demons coming out.
I've watched the videos.
I've never even watched.
You've never watched somebody do.
But I would love to, honestly.
Why? Now see, that's where I get kind of lost when people are like, because I just need to I don't understand what you're releasing, because for me, I'm like, it's gonna make you poop on yourself. That's what it does. It makes you poop on yourself.
Well, now that you said that, I don't want to shit myself.
I'm just telling you, it makes you poop on yourself.
Thank you.
It makes you throw up. It makes you start sweating, and like people are like in the fetal position, crying
for days in the fucking forest.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, I saw Jesus." I bet you pooped on yourself. Like, you probably went through it, bro. Like.
Well, is there a bright side? Because I feel like there's always a bright side,
I mean,
right?
people come out and they're like, "Oh, I feel lighter." Yeah, there's nothing in your stomach. Like, they're like, "I had an enlightenment," and I just don't. So when I hear what you're saying, you want that, but I'm just like,
well, because I thought there was like a spiritual, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess like
I feel like we find that in ourselves.
I agree with that.
You know, I feel like a lot of times we are chasing, we're chasing like that freedom and that spiritual like awakening, but I feel like that's in us. I feel like that comes with the freedom that you give yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you can walk into a room and not be uncomfortable with yourself.
Yes.
Right? Whether your hair is you're comfortable enough for yourself to walk into that room because I'm me and I'm okay and
just
I'm enough.
As you are, right?
And I'm enough,
exactly,
right? Not saying you don't want your hair done, but I'm saying
no,
just knowing that you're enough. I think that's a freedom. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, people call your phone and you'll let it ring. You're like, oh, But there's a freedom being able to be like, yeah, I didn't answer my phone because I'm not answering it right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, well, because I was busy and I didn't see
Making
it.
up all type of excuses.
But that's not like that freedom. Even though you're making them feel like you weren't like, I feel, you know, my mindset, but not listening to them or whatever. You're not giving yourself the freedom to say, hey, it's okay not to answer my phone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I think it comes with like age and maturity and going through things. But I think once you get to the place where you can say, hey, don't just stop best friend at my door whenever you pass by because I might be asleep. Or when you have that freedom to tell people how you feel, I feel like that's when you find that peace that you're looking for.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I talked to
For
somebody and they gave an excuse of why they didn't go to church. And I said, well, I don't go just because I don't go. And if I do want to go, I'll watch online because that's where I can take it back. I can take it in. And he said, wow, I should just say that. And I said, yeah, because honestly, if you're going for God, right, well, then why do I have to give an excuse to anybody else?
Yes, exactly.
And if I'm comfortable with how I'm serving my God, my Lord, whatever, well, then why do I feel uncomfortable explaining it to anybody else?
Right.
But I think once we can do that, and I mean, once you can do that across the board with, I don't care if it's a pastor, I don't care if it's whoever it is, this is my truth, and this is how I am.
Yeah.
Then I feel like you can have that. You have that
freedom.
Yeah.
No,
Other than that,
sure.
I'm like you're chasing it, but it's like what you're chasing. Then you're really hiding from somewhere on the back end because you can't be free somewhere to somebody.
Yeah.
On the back end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and for me, that's like me learning that I'm a people pleaser. Me learning that I need to fucking set boundaries, and because I'll be really quick to make myself uncomfortable so someone else does. But I'm learning how to not do that. Not even make someone else uncomfortable, but just set the boundary. Like, because I want to be able to accept other people's boundaries and not be upset about it, but also set my boundaries. Because no one can cross your boundary but you.
Exactly.
And I'm just learning all of this. So it's like, sometimes it feels like so much, but that's what I'm saying, like unlearning everything and having to relearn a lot.
But I guess that's isn't that kind of walking in your power?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like walking in like a woman's strength, being able to say, no, yes, this is my boundary, this is what I won't accept.
Yes.
This is what I'm worth.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. What do you think, them? Thumbs up or down?
I'm watching your last podcast.
Oh, which one was that?
My relative.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So have you watched any of the podcasts?
I haven't watched like full episodes, but I have tapped into pretty much all of them. I don't know if you've posted any new ones, but okay,
on
so
YouTube.
It's
have
probably
you been on YouTube?
Yeah, I went on your YouTube and your TikTok.
Okay, yeah, on YouTube. Okay, and I'm on Spotify.
Yeah.
So you're single? Yes, no.
Yes. Not ready to look at me.
Not ready to look. Okay.
No, I feel like I'm in a place where like I'm embracing myself and my solitude and this. I don't like to say isolation, but it is an isolation, but it's isolation with intention.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And because I used to, you know, especially my addiction, like, oh, I can't be here alone. Like, I'm bored. And now, like, even on New Year's, I was home alone.
Yeah.
My kids were out. Like, I was home alone.
You should have knocked on my door. We were sitting right here.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. Doing nothing.
I actually, you know, and I find peace with it. Like, and I've never really felt that before. So it's like very refreshing. Yeah. It's peaceful. Like, I'm very like, I haven't even brought no friends over. Yeah. It's like Chloe has a couple friends. Her girlfriend, she has a couple friends that come over.
Chloe's living.
Yeah, she's living.
We're not gonna drop her name because she's grown, right? But she's living.
Yeah, Carrie has friends over, but yeah, I'm good because I'm an empath, you know, and I'm just learning too that I need like when I wake up and before I go to sleep, I take my selenite stick, my wand, and I just I clear all negative or just energy that does not belong to me, and I call all of my energy, my beauty, my power back to me. I say it 3 times. I ring my little bell, and that's it. Because we don't even realize how.
Where did you find that ritual?
Honestly, it's crazy because like, I want to say a year and a half before I got maybe like 6 months. No, yeah, a year and a half before I got clean, my algorithm fucking switched up on me. And I could go on there right now and I barely see anything that like anyone I know, like what they post. It's all like spiritual shit, like conscious awakening stuff. And it's, because it's feeling my waves. But yeah, I find like a whole bunch on TikTok. No, not even on TikTok, on Instagram.
Interesting. How did you pick that one?
I feel like it's a quick and easy one.
Yeah.
Just to release. I guess if you just set the intention, I think that's the most important thing, is setting the intention. And that one's just, quick and quick for me to remember. Because I have a little notebook. I don't know if you noticed, but like maybe 2 months ago, the restroom in the Masters was getting worked on. And so before that
bathroom's been broke forever.
Yeah, it was leaking and
he never did anything to that house since I was in 6th grade. Promise you.
Yeah.
That's why one day I was talking to him and telling him that. I was like, I'm glad at least you're doing something to the house. He was like, well, I know, I do a little bit. Or I should be saying this on camera.
He gonna tap you tonight.
I'm sorry, Mr. Guy, but like he is so motherfucking cheap.
Bro, you ain't gotta tell me.
I'm like, okay, sir, like enough is a motherfucking enough. Like one time the whole fucking hallway flooded. He's like, I'm gonna come fix it. I'm like, bro, no the fuck you're not. Like, and he was there all. I was so
tired use that bathroom?
Of seeing him. Well, no, it was like right when it was done, and I don't know what he had to do.
He told me I should have moved in and put my daycare over there. Oh, left my daycare here and moved it. I said that because you would have been in my house all that time.
Yeah.
I said we would have had a problem.
Yeah, I'm like, Mr.
He
Jim,
knew
I'm tired.
What it was before you moved in. He should have fixed that stuff. He knew what it was.
Yeah.
But he's. I lived there before he moved. He owned that. I'll put it that way. Like yeah. When I lived there, it was a black owner, and then he lived in the back, and then she sold it. Yeah, to him, and that's how I got it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But he's.
I'm like, you've been here for 6 hours trying to fix this. Like, at this point, just call the motherfucking plumber.
Yeah, and my dad never let him in there.
No.
Because he thought my dad was not gonna let him be at his house like that. No. No. And you're not bringing nobody not contracted in, not licensed in here. No.
Yeah, see, okay, I know.
Not having random people run through my house while my wife is sitting up in here.
Yeah.
No, we don't know these people. No. My dad would be like, no. Nope.
Okay, so
I'll have it done and I'll take it off the rent. Yeah, I'll have it done and also all that pulling up on my dad's yard, all that pulling up how he pulls up on your yard. Oh no, my dad would be like, get off my grass. I water this grass. Get off my grass.
Oh my god.
Oh, my dad didn't.
I need to do that.
I didn't play with.
I'm like, sir, what the fuck?
He had the nerve to ask me after, mind you, I don't live there. I haven't lived there since I was 19 years old. So, do you know where the garage door opener is? I said, that garage door hasn't worked in over 12 years. I don't know where nothing's at over there.
Yeah.
Fix.
They
lived there 20-something years. What are you talking about,
Yeah.
sir? Everything you should be replacing, including those windows.
He still has not.
Okay, sorry. Let's get back on topic.
She'll be here in 2 minutes.
Oh, she really will?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know for real?
She for real.
Oh, okay. Jaylene, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You've always had a good spirit. You've always been cool. I did feel like you were dealing with people you shouldn't have been dealing with.
I was.
You know what I mean? But you were always in a place that wasn't you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm really I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
You know,
I appreciate
I see your kids out there playing.
that.
Just tell the little one to be safe. He scares me.
I know,
Yeah.
girl. I know.
But you know.
I, I tell him I'm like, you're highly favored and divinely protected, but you know, you gotta be fucking careful out there in these motherfucking streets. Like, he's over there trying to do combos, and I'm like, okay, now you're doing too fucking much. Like,
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah. So, I have some questions that I asked other females who were single. Okay. At this point in life, what kind of man do you actually want when you do want one? Not what sounds good, but what you really want.
I want a man that's emotionally intelligent.
And what does that mean?
Emotionally available. Like,
Because like one of my past guests said, well, she want me to hug her all the time? And I said, she might want one or two. So.
Well, I do feel like it is important to know, not just like your romantic relationships, but even all your relationships, friendships. I think it's important to know. I feel like especially with someone that you're romantically in a relationship with, it would be good to know like your love languages, because if you're willing, you know what I mean, like if that person is worth you, someone might want physical touch more than you, and are they worth it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And are they worth it? I like that.
Yeah, are they worth me? Like, okay, well, I'm not really into physical touch, but he is, so is he worth me, you know, opening that side of me more?
Yeah.
So I think that like is important. But yeah, just, you know, someone who's able to take accountability, has some fucking self-awareness. And this is not even just in a romantic relationship. This is platonic relationships. Period.
Just being in your space.
Yeah.
When people say men are dogs or men just want sex, what do you think they're really reacting to?
I think when they're on that type of time, I don't think they're really in touch with their masculine. They don't have a balance of their masculine energy and their feminine energy.
When females say that about men?
Oh, when females say that. Yeah.
What do you think they're reacting to?
Well, I guess for me, like, I've learned, like, a lot of my unhealed trauma, that's what I attract. So I think, because, like, my mom, she has this, like, she portrays all men as dogs, as this, as that, but that's because of your also unhealed trauma. Because not all men are like that. Not all women are a certain way, you know. And I think whatever you're unhealed, you're gonna attract.
Exactly. Yeah. I love that. What behaviors for men immediately turn you off?
I think like someone that's like super loud and cocky and just doing too fucking much.
What is doing too much?
Like always wants to be like center of attention, or just does extra. Does fucking too much. Like, and it's crazy because my ex was like that, and I'm like, how, I don't know how, like, you know, I even was attracted to that.
Yeah.
Cause like in the relationship, I'd be like, bro, you do too fucking much. You talk too fucking much. Like, yeah. I don't know. So.
I don't know what ex you're talking about, but if it's the one that used to walk here when I was getting my eyes done, he did.
He was like that too.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it for her.
That motherfucker still be doing too fucking. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm still a man. I'm sorry. Okay. You made me miss my question. What was my question? Oh, do you think women judge men differently once sex enters the picture?
I think it could go both ways. What do you mean, like, judge them after?
Like, do you judge it different? Like, if sex enters the picture, and let's say it's horrible, are you looking at that man as like a different man in the morning? Or is he still your whatever your king, your stallion?
After one night of bad sex?
I don't know how many nights you give him. However many nights chances you give him, and it's bad.
Well, because I feel like sex, right, is like, it could be very like, you know, if your energy's off that day or not feeling whatever, like, it could be off. It could just be off.
Okay, tell me, what makes sex good?
I think for me, like feeling intimate and not, I'm not saying I've never had a one night stand, but that's not really just how I move. You know what I mean? Like, I like to have some type of connection, not even anything like deep. It doesn't have to be like something deep, but I feel like, you know, we have to be able to like bond.
Does penis size matter?
I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but I definitely feel more like it's the motion in the ocean. Motion in the ocean. I'm not gonna say size does not matter.
If the motion in the ocean didn't work out, right? And so it was like, could you work around? See, I've had a guest, a female guest, and she said, well, he did other stuff good. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, so are you there balance with that?
I don't know, the sex, they gotta do it too.
Yeah, it has to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We just gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
There's word on the street.
Yeah.
You need to know. Period.
Because like I've had sex with a guy, like I would use him for a really big one, and motherfucker did not work it. And I'm like, bro, just cause you got a big dick, don't mean you could just like do nothing, like, you know? So that's why I say like motion in the ocean. But I'm not gonna say size doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter how many flowers you bring. You gotta bring something else.
Yeah.
Period. Okay,
yeah.
that was my point. Okay. How do you decide whether a man is for fun or for something serious? Now, we're not talking about sexual, because we ain't gonna say that that's what the fun has to be. But how do you know that this is somebody that I might want? I don't know. You've never been married, so I might want to go take that next step with.
Well, I guess I don't know yet, because
you haven't found that yet.
I haven't found that, and I'm in a way different space than I was even last year. Okay. So what I might have been looking for last year is way different now, and I'm not even.
But you know, it's not what you wanted last year.
No.
That's what you do know.
That's what I do know.
So if she hit you last year, don't come this year, because that's not what she's looking for. She said that.
I'm crying.
Okay. Do you think people are dating their equals or their fantasies? Let me rephrase that. Do you think women are looking for their equals or their fantasies?
I think fantasies, I would say, but I would say potential. Like, for me, I was always seeing potential in somebody.
Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
For me, it was a bad thing.
Do you think for all it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it depends on the actual individual.
What type of potential are we talking about? Are we talking about like the potential to get a job? Or are we talking about like the potential to, I don't know, trade in your car? Like the potential to like get from in front of the PlayStation all day, or the potential, like where is their potential starting? Like what is the bottom line of the potential you were talking about? Like, is it like if they're homeless, is it the potential that once we get them off the street and we clean them up?
Okay, I don't know.
She's just gonna keep giving scenarios until you.
I just want to know, where do we start the potential?
Okay, come the fuck up.
Where is the potential line? Because see, I think, and I only say that because I feel like that's the downfall with a lot of women, is when they meet the man as the man, they don't want to see the man as the man. They want to see the man as the man after the man is with them, and because they're, and it's like, no, that man is that man.
Yeah.
He's not the man. Like, well, you know, if he got a job and he stopped cheating and he wasn't having her calling his phone.
Right.
But that's him though.
Yeah.
So I just like, I'm like, what? But there's levels to it, because I can see your, like, if I could see your potential if you just worked out and you're at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it because you're already at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So I see your potential, and I like men who are cut, but you're already lifting weights.
Mm-hmm.
I see that potential. So I'm just wondering what type of potential?
Well, I guess from my experience, right, it was like manipulative potential. Like motherfuckers put on front.
Oh, yeah.
Like some narcissistic shit, some gaslighting shit. You know, so now I'm ignoring all the red flags because all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's where now I'm like, okay, once I see some type of red flag or whatever the fuck, I'm going off of that. I'm not even
for sure.
I can't even give myself the chance or you know what I mean, someone else a chance to fuck around like that.
You only need one red flag.
And I was ignoring red flags.
Yeah, and he used to wear red.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He did.
A whole ass red flag in his
whole ass red flag every day. It's okay.
Like, maybe I was colorblind back then.
It's okay. It's okay. You do really good lashes though.
Thank you.
You should get back to doing it. You really do good lashes. And people are crazy. They're like, so you don't just go next door anymore? She doesn't do lashes. And you're like, what are we talking about? Like, what are you? That was a long time ago. Deep down, what do you believe about men? Because you said your mom had a certain feeling about men because of her experiences. So I'm sure that had to impact you in some way, just growing up, how you felt about, or what you were taught. So
yeah. Well, I feel like I don't feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like all men are the same. I don't feel like all women are the same. You know, for a while I'm like, you know what? Maybe like I'm tripping. Maybe there is no monogamy that's real. Maybe there's no like real love. But I had to remember, like, there has to be some other people out there like me.
Yeah.
You know, that like, you know, don't want toxic love, or you know what I mean? Like, just to love, like just some real love. And so I think that's how I feel about men. Like, if there's a divine feminine like me, there has to be a divine masculine too. You know, that is aligned with what I would want.
Exactly.
Or who's balanced in with their divine feminine and their masculine. And I'm trying to learn that balance too, because like, since my mom is like that, you know, she's very like, oh, I can do it. I get shit done by myself, which is great, you know, to a certain point. Because then how are you going to let a man come in and take care of you and protect you if you're always in your masculine?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to learn the balance of that.
Yeah. I love that. Has any man ever challenged that belief or made you reconsider that?
I think...
Like, did any man make you stand where you couldn't be in your divine feminine, or challenge who you're trying to be?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think because I feel like for sure I was filling a void, right, in all my other relationships. And all my relationships, I've three relationships. Mm-hmm. I used with them in all my relationships. And so that then you throw that in, and now we're trauma bonding. Like my ex, I had found out he was using, and I was sober at the time. And so fucked up, some loose screws up in this hell. I found out he was using, and like maybe a few months go by, but I had never been with anyone that was using without me, right? Mm-hmm. So in my head, I'm fucking toxica, so I'm like, oh, he doesn't love me. oh, he doesn't like me because he don't want to get high with me. Like, girl. Because we've never went and picked up together. He's never used in front of me.
Did he
never.
know that you...
Neil?
That you did know that you fucked
Yeah.
him? He did? Okay.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to do it with you?
Yes.
Okay.
And so, I, using that as something to bond with and my unhealed shit, I'm like, I didn't even see it as something he has to heal from, his addiction.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it as he don't really fuck with me because he doesn't want to get high with me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I didn't even look at it like, oh, he has some respect for you, he doesn't want to pull it out for you. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of looking at it in that light, I looked at it automatically like...
He doesn't love me.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do it with me. He doesn't want to share with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that you can understand that, and that's dope.
Yeah, it's a big thing because I'm like, again, like my perspective on a lot, like life is evolving and growing,
Mm-hmm.
and I get to consciously be aware of that. Like, damn, I used to look at things like this and this way,
Yeah.
or I used to have this perspective, and now I just see like there's so many different perspectives, you know.
So you were saying you were all the way sober, but you want to do ashwagandha, and you did. Do you do mushrooms?
I don't do them. I just did them that one time.
Okay. I just asked you because kind of what you're talking about, people do shrooms and they talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy shrooms. I'm not.
You've done them before.
I've done them before.
Okay, so you understand because how it
Yeah.
just opens your mind and gets people
And
with a deep thought.
Yes, this time was very different. Like, I never went into it like looking for like a spiritual high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this time I was already like maybe a few months sober, and I had that intention. And so I took, I think it was like 800 milligrams, and I went to the beach. I went to Surf Beach. I brought my cards. I brought my journal. I was laughing up over there.
It wasn't cold?
It wasn't cold. It was nice.
Okay.
And I was laughing. I was crying. I was one with the water, one with, the sand. Like, it was
Did people see you?
Probably.
People were probably like,
what's
what?
wrong with you?
What is going on? Come on, kids. Come on,
Right.
kids.
You guys don't see
Mhm.
this.
Come on, kids. This isn't the beach for us. No, that's dope. That's dope. I had a friend who she did some mushroom candy, and she was like going back and forth about some things in her life, what she wanted to do. Just not even like real deep stuff, just like job and housing and stuff like that. And she did some shrooms candy, and she must have woke up the next day and had it all figured out.
Really?
Yeah, literally, she's living it right now. But she just figured it out that night. It was interesting. But, sometimes it clears that blockage for some
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that psilocybin helps turn back the cells. What's it called? Cellular aging.
I wouldn't even doubt it.
Helps turn back cellular aging, yeah. It says that. I saw some
Okay,
studies.
so
I have one more deep question for you, and then we're going to get into our lightning round. When you talk about your addiction, what made you stop? Was there any situation or something that just...
Well, okay, so when I first started using fentanyl, a month later I tried to get clean. And then I would relapse. And for 2 years, it was that pattern. I would be clean for a couple months, I would use for a couple months, I would be clean. So something inside of me always, that like it never sat right with me. You know what I mean? Like, it was, I hear a lot of stories like in the rooms like, oh, I want to be high for the rest of my life. Like, it was never that for me. Like I said, I'm now looking back, it's just, I was feeling a void.
Yeah.
I was trauma bonding. I was just trying to forget all the bullshit, Not even realizing that's what I was doing. And then this time around, like I said, I somehow just got the feeling like, damn, I'm scared I'm fearful of losing the life that I don't even have yet.
Yeah.
Because, I would channel through spirit that like I'm meant to live an abundant life.
So did you, did you just wake up and feel this way one day?
No, it was literally like
What happened the
before.
day when you were like, I'm about to throw the rest of my drugs away, or I don't have any more drugs, so I'm not getting any more, or whatever? Like, what was that right there?
It wasn't just like it
Okay.
was like okay, because I was slamming, and when I stopped slamming, and I just started smoking, like I had to give myself grace and I had to give myself credit for that step, even though it doesn't
Got
seem
you.
like a big step because I'm still
Yeah.
getting high, right? Like my ex would be like, but you're still getting high, so it doesn't matter. To me, it matters.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that like I have to give myself credit for the baby steps.
Mhm.
And I the more I like told myself like, okay, this is my last one, this is the last one, this is it, the more I like craved it. And so I had to learn like, okay, I'm not saying that, I'm not putting that pressure on myself like that, because I literally, the craving would be crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You just weaned yourself off slowly.
Yeah, slowly but sure.
Did you have to change your environment or anything like that to make sure that you stay strong with that?
Well, not saying I didn't hang out, you know what I mean? But yes and no, because a lot of the time I was getting high just at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just in my room. I would never get high in front of the kids, but yeah, I feel like the environment too, but I guess it just was within myself, because I've learned that I could leave town, I could go do a whole fucking move across the country, but if I'm not good, like if I don't find it within here, I can get drugs any fucking
You'll
where.
find it.
You know, I could find a toxic guy any fucking where. Whatever I'm looking for, I could find it. And yeah, I had to just, I guess, accept that. I had to accept that it was me.
That you were the problem.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah.
Because yeah, everyone's like, you have to stop hanging around with people, and don't get me wrong, that's very much true.
Mm.
But like I said, when I was using, I was perfectly fine by myself.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous too. You know what I mean? Like, leave it up to me, we're doing a whole bunch of not good shit.
Yeah. That's not good on the Fetty. Okay, I have one more question for that, and you guys don't think I'm stupid for asking it, but when you did that, did you bend over like that, like they do?
No, I didn't. And I'm not going to say I never nodded out,
Uh-huh.
but I never, like, folded.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, that's... I don't know. I don't understand how you can get, like, to that, but for me, like,
it's a blessing you don't.
Yes, and I'm thankful. But for me, too, like, I had to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
I was never just, like, an environment where... No, not that I was never... But a lot of the time I was hiding it. So I had to be also just aware of how much I was smoking, or
how you're doing it.
Yeah, because a lot of time I was with my kids or with my family, so I couldn't be fucking just like, I'm not gonna say I was never high, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I had to be aware.
Have a little control. Okay. All right, this is our lightning round. I'm gonna ask you some questions. You answer what?
She listens to the things.
You answer the questions. You don't have to think too much. Just answer, and we just want to hear your truth. Okay.
Meantime.
I don't know. I bought this from Amazon, so
Excuse, I always put it to you.
during random times of my podcast.
I don't do good under pressure.
No.
If I say some shit I don't mean.
This is kind of just like for aesthetics.
Okay.
Okay. Marriage. Yes, no.
Yes.
Do you trust men?
I'm learning how to trust myself first, so.
Do you trust men? Yes or no?
Not all of them? Yes.
Yes. No?
Yes, no, maybe, but.
She's confused. Have you ever benefited from double standards in dating?
Wait, I'm sorry, one more time.
Have you ever benefited from double standards in dating?
Double standards in dating?
Like a double standard with dating is men can go out with you for the first night, sleep with you, and they don't call you back, and it's your fault because you slept with them. On the other hand, women, they don't do that. Like men, that's okay, and men are still good men. That's a double standard. You slept with me too.
Okay.
You should be labeled the same way as I am. That's a double standard. Have you ever benefited from a double standard? Like men should pay the bill. Like men should drive. Like.
Benefited from it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You ever got flowed out?
Flowed out?
Flew out?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I need to. So I'm taking applications for that. I'm just kidding.
She's trying to benefit from it. Okay. Got you. Are most men honest about what they want from women?
I would say no.
What aren't they honest about? What do they want?
Well, from my experience, like when you're on, like when I've been honest, like okay, like just be honest. They think that because of their experiences, they think that I'm lying. Like okay, just be real. If if we just want to do this casual, like sneaky link, hookup, don't have to be nothing serious. They still, for some reason, think that they gotta like pillow talk, sweet talk, or you know what I mean, like. Because they're like, oh well, girls have told me that before, and they don't mean it.
Okay. Are most women honest about what they want from men?
No. Are we talking about like me, myself, or?
Sure, you or other people.
Yeah, I would say I would be honest. Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe men say what? Wait. Do you believe men when they say they want commitment?
I mean, it depends. Yeah, I believed it before.
Okay. Is accountability attractive or threatening?
I would say attractive.
Have you ever labeled a man unfairly?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think women fear rejection or disappointment more?
I feel like they kind of go hand in hand a little bit.
Really?
Okay, can you give me an example?
Okay. So if you walk up to a guy and you're like, you know what, I'm feeling him, so I'm going to give him my number and see if he'll call me. And you walk up to him and he's just like, I don't even want your number.
Uh-huh.
That's rejection.
Okay.
But I think disappointment is more like you're with the dude, you think he's going to be one way, and then he totally just turns the other cheek. Or is like doing something opposite.
I would say maybe disappointment.
Disappointment?
Yeah.
For rejection.
For me, I think disappointment.
What is it? What are you looking for? Like, what kind of man are you looking for? I asked a woman, she said vibes. I said, so he could be 4 feet? She's like, no. I said, okay, well, the Lord needs to know the Lord needs more than vibes. So, you know what I mean?
I definitely think that attraction has to be there.
And what is that for you?
I guess I wouldn't say I have a specific type. I've dated black guy, Mexican guy, white guy. Because I feel like personality for me is.
Are you
really
Filipino?
big. Yes.
Do you date Filipino guys?
I've never.
Well, I had to hit you with your own culture. You named everybody else.
I've never dated any
But
Asian.
will you?
It depends. Because
Okay.
there are some like Asian guys that I've thought were cute, but that's not like I'm not normally attracted to an Asian guy. It has to be a specific.
Got you.
You know.
Isn't that with anybody though?
Yeah.
Because you're not attracted to any black guy, right?
No.
Okay.
So I'm saying like physical attraction definitely has to be there,
For sure.
but I think that you can be the finest guy in the world, but if you're a fucking like your personality isn't there, I'm not gonna you're not gonna win me over because your looks.
How tall are you?
5'3".
Can he be 5'3"?
Probably not. Maybe
5'4"? Okay. We gotta be honest.
Maybe.
I see what you're trying to do here, but we're gonna get to it.
Maybe. I don't know. I've
Maybe.
never.
Do you wear heels?
Not often.
Okay. So 5'4" is okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Short king.
Short king. There's nothing wrong.
At all.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I've just never been with anyone that is shorter than me, or even the same. I mean, I'm not saying I've only been with people that are way
Zobo
taller.
wasn't that tall.
No. He was probably like 5'8", 5'9". 5'8", 5'4". He was not tall. So, but if I had heels on, he still would be a little taller than me.
Okay.
So, and again.
So 5'4" and up.
Yeah.
They got a shot. Not today, because you're not like free right today, but in the future.
I don't discriminate. I will say that. I think energy and personality has a lot to do with it.
Wait. You like a big boy? Or you want a little tiny?
I think I'd prefer bigger. I mean, again, I don't know, because I guess the guys I've been with I've never been with this, like...
You want muscle, or you like a little teddy bear?
I don't know. Maybe a little muscle, a little teddy bear. I'm a little teddy bear myself, so I can't even...
So you want to be a little... What about the age?
I've dated one guy that was like 14 years older than me, and that was my last relationship.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
32, so he was 46.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 70. Would you hit that?
Okay. No. I mean, no, I'm going to say
You
no.
hit me with the I mean, so let's dig into that. Pia Money. 70 and good 70. Good 70. Pull up in his Porsche. Brand new one, 25, paid off.
Okay, well, let me just say this. If I was looking for a man with that, I could find a man with that. I'm not saying I wouldn't be attracted. I don't know. But
I'm trying to find your age dating range, because right now there's men out there who might want to date you. So I'm trying to see. I just want you to say no. You don't want a 70-year-old man.
I don't
so
think I
can
want
keep
a
going
70-year-old.
Okay, just no. You don't got it.
like
Okay. Let's say 50.
I mean, I was dating someone that was 46, so...
But that doesn't mean you have to go back there. So that's what I'm saying. Would you go back there? 50.
50. I mean, maybe. I think maybe 50 is a little pushing it, but...
48.
Okay.
Got you. Okay, 48. 20. Thank you, because my son might be watching these. Okay, thank you. 25.
I have never dated anyone younger than me, but, I don't know, because I feel like a 25-year-old, who has his shit together, what if he's emotionally mature, has someone young, you know what I'm saying? Versus a 40-year-old.
We're going to talk about the 25-year-olds you know, not the ones on TikTok or Instagram. The ones you know.
I don't even know no 25-year-olds.
I do. They're not. Okay.
Yeah, no.
30.
Yeah, I would date a 30-year-old.
Oh shit, you're only 30, what, 2?
Yeah, 32. Making it do, but it not 32.
She was a dance. Okay, so we're going to put you at 28, because you're only 32. So 28 to
75.
48. To 48, but if your pockets are long, you'll go up to 80.
Okay.
The whole family.
2 motherfuckers. Not 80.
I'm just saying, you gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. So, I love this. Okay, so thank you for coming on. This was fun. Will you come back?
I would, and 10 out of 10, I'm recommending it.
Oh, thank you. If you know anybody who just needs a word from the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Them, we love you. we thank you for being here. And
We
hopefully
do.
when you come back,
They'll just see my face.
they'll be okay.
That beautiful face.
I don't know how we're gonna do just the face because this is widescreen, but we're gonna work on that. We'll see you guys later. Thank you.